Wait,
Doesn't matter,
how come they're not
just need to
playing
get on
the?
with it.
How come they're not playing the clock?
They are
They're a
playing
bit
the
behind.
clock.
Okay, they're a bit behind. That's you know.
BATV4 Group E Dads Go Dating 16th of the 2nd 2017 final programme.
Hello there and welcome to Dads Go Dating. I'm Connor
And I'm Mirva. We will be helping single dads across the country to get back into the dating scene.
So joining us today is Chris Chadbourne. So Chris, what's brought you onto our show today?
Well, I've been out of the dating scene for a long time, so I was hoping that you guys can give me some help.
Absolutely, we'll do our best, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So tell us firstly a little bit about yourself.
I'm 50 years old. I live in southeast London, in Greenwich. I enjoy sailing, cycling, and watching football.
A lot of women will like an active man, that's for sure.
Definitely. You sound like you're doing quite a lot. What about your qualities? Like, what are you looking for in a partner?
I'd like somebody who's got a sense of humour and adventure, enjoys food and films.
It's certainly got to be funny. I mean, that's a quality I'd definitely go for. You don't want someone dull or boring. How old were you when you had your very first girlfriend?
17 years old.
Oh, okay. And what's the longest relationship that you've been in?
Well, I was married for 21 years, but I haven't had a serious relationship since that.
Okay. Have you had many partners in the past?
Not since I've been married for 21 years.
And just the last question as well. What do you hope that we can do for you today?
Well, hopefully, I mean, I don't know much about online dating or any of the kind of new ways of meeting people, so I'd like to get some advice.
Very much.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I hope we can help you with that. Now let's have a look into the life of our guest for today.
Hi, I'm Liv and my dad's Chris. Welcome to his flat. Come on in. My dad is a print artist, which means he's very creative. He's quite quirky in kind of the things he wears and his clothing. That kind of all shines through in his personality. He's very active, very enthusiastic, and he's a great dad. He's an amazing cook and can pretty much cook you anything you ask for, but he's a bit of a mucky pup when it comes to the dishes. Keeping fit's really important to my dad. He likes running, going to the gym, sailing, and riding his bike around town. My dad loves cars. He's sporting his very own Alfa Romeo Giulietta. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with his hand-me-down. Now you know all about my dad, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Liv, for the lovely introduction. So we have a quirky, creative and sporty dad here. I really hope that we can help him. So Chris, how do you think Liv is going to feel about you going back into the dating scene?
Well, I think she'll be a little bit nervous, probably like me, but she's not used to having another woman in my life. So, yeah, hopefully it'll go well.
It could be very nerve-wracking for anyone involved if you've got family members and people like that. What do you think that she, Liv, is hoping for in a new mum, or someone who acts as a mum figure?
New mum, because Liv's obviously grown up now, but I hope that they can get on well and not sort of give each other too much advice that they won't appreciate.
Absolutely. Right. I think we're going to head over to someone else now.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's head to the streets with Connor Spence and see the public's take on dating.
Some people argue that life starts to slow down once you reach your 20s, but others argue it doesn't get going until you hit 40. But what's true when it comes to love? I've come to the streets of Bournemouth today to try and find out. Guys, seeing this is Valentine's Day, can I ask you a quick question? What's your best pickup line?
I don't know. My name's Jose. How you doing?
Alright, I don't like that. Have you got a best pickup line?
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, your best pickup line.
I haven't had to use one for 47 years.
Oh, he's out of the game. Would you ever let your family or friends set you up on a date?
Certain friends, not my family.
Not your family?
No.
And do you prefer like a night in date or a night out date?
Night outs, I don't get out often.
Oh, okay. So there you have it. I guess love isn't dead after all. I've been Connor Spence, and back to you guys in the studio. Good luck out there.
Thanks very much for that, Connor.
Yeah, that was quite a selection. What's your best pickup line?
Well, it certainly isn't "Hello, my name's Isaac," that's for sure. Right, we're now going to play a quick game of Kiss, Marry, Avoid. So, Chris, the rules of this game are you've got 3 categories: kiss, marry, or avoid. I'm going to give you 3 celebrities, and you have to put them into the categories. So the first one we're going for is Meryl Streep, Natalie Portman, or Julia Roberts.
Ooh. Definitely marry Natalie Portman. I think kiss Julia Roberts and of Meryl Streep.
I think I'd give Meryl Streep a kiss, you know.
Definitely,
I don't know about you,
definitely.
but maybe that's just me. I'll go on to politicians now, a bit more risky. So we've got Hillary Clinton, Angela Merkel, or Theresa May.
That's easy. I don't know. Probably marry Hillary Clinton, kiss Theresa May, and avoid Angela Merkel.
You'd avoid Merkel. I think I'd push Theresa May off a cliff personally, but that is just me. Have we got time for one more, or should we go on to the quiz?
Let's go on to the quiz. So, Chris, now we're going to see how much you actually know about dating.
All right, so the first question I'm going to ask you is who should pay on the first date? I think this is quite an important one.
I think I would pay because I'm a bit of a traditionalist, and I would feel it was my place to do.
Put the old-fashioned way then.
All right. What do you, where should you go on a first date?
Well, I'd like to take a girl or a woman to a football match. I'm a big Chelsea fan, and I'd like to get some good tickets and go to a football match and then maybe to the pub afterwards and celebrate.
I'd have to agree with you there as well. I'm a big football fan myself. That'd be an ideal date for me too. What would be your biggest turn-off in a woman?
I don't like women who eat with their mouth open, especially if they're eating like a burger or a football match or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think I'd agree there.
All right, and let's get into more like the etiquette of dating. If you see your ex on the street while you're walking with your new lady, what should you do?
I'd go over and have a chat because I hate to be seen as being rude, and yeah, I'm always quite friendly with my exes.
In a lady, would you go for someone who has more blonde hair or brunette, or what kind of colour hair?
No. Chris, stop. You do not know what you're talking about.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. This is our love expert, Quentin, who's going to be helping out Chris today in getting back into the dating scene. Take it away, Quentin.
So, Chris, first, the first date, it's better to go in a restaurant. The place is public, but personal at the same time, so she will tend to open herself more easily to you. Then, make sure to take a restaurant that she likes. Like, don't take like Indian food if she doesn't like spice. That would be a bit stupid, but it's fine. In terms of social networks, go ahead if you want to like some girl's picture, but do it later in the relationship, like at least 3 months, because she might get offended if you do so. If by, I wouldn't say chance, you meet your ex-girlfriend in the street, don't avoid her, say hi, but avoid any physical contact that might create a fight, and we don't want to see a fight. I mean, at least I don't want to. If you could take her on a second date, and if you don't want to go to a restaurant again, you could go to the beach. The beach is really nice. It's beautiful. The air is there. You might have some wind. It works. A trip, if you go that far in the relationship, could be to France, to Paris, my country, you know. And my last tip, I might have a last tip for you. Oh yeah, you know what? Wear a bow tie. Cheers.
All
Thanks,
right.
Quentin.
Yeah, thanks
Lovely
to our
tips there.
love expert. Now, Chris, we have a surprise for you. We have your daughter Liv here, and she's going to give us some insight on your love life. If we haven't already embarrassed you too much, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Now, I'm here with Chris's daughter, Liv. Liv, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no worries.
So, what do you think drove Chris to joining the dating scene?
I think, well, he's been single for a while now. He's been through some dates and things like that over the last few years, but nothing really serious. So I think now he just wants to find love, really.
And I take it it's
down.
just you and your dad at the moment, just
Yeah,
the two
no,
of you.
it's been just me and him for, well, since when I can remember, really. So.
Okay. What sort of qualities do you think your dad is looking for in a new partner?
Well, he's quite active himself, so he likes going on runs and like sailing and like cycling, going to the gym. So I think that she's got to be quite active herself as well. And he's such a nice, like, jokey guy. So I think she's got to have quite a good sense of humour.
Okay. And do you have anything that you'd like want your new stepmom, I suppose, to have, you know, personality-wise, or?
I think just like make him happy, really. That's all he really wants. He just wants to find love. So she needs to be like open and happy and a nice person, really.
And I suppose you're at university now, I understand.
Yeah.
So how much time do you and your father have, like, just for the two of you at the moment?
Well, obviously when I'm home from uni, I'm with him 24/7, really. It's just me and him. We're like a little team, little unit. So.
And how would you feel about sort of another woman coming in and cutting that time down, or
Well,
you might even say robbing it from you?
well, we're not a lion pack. You know, I'm not really going to mind that much if someone comes in, but obviously it will be a bit of a shock system, obviously, to start with. But if she makes him happy, then that's all right by me.
And did you ever meet any of your dad's former sort of date recipients, or?
No, it never really got that far. I never got to that stage. It was just a few dates, and like that was kind of that's all I heard about it, really. So. Okay.
And are you going to be more involved with this next sort of dating
in their
period?
relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. If she's nice enough and passed my test.
Okay. Well, we're going to wrap it up there.
Okay.
We're going to go over to Quentin, who's made a video about internet dating.
And this is the top 5 do and don't of online dating. So number 1, choose the right picture. So first, keep your clothes on. Second, stay away from loads of group pictures. People never know who you are. And third, people love pets, include pets in your picture. Number 2, write a good bio. So first, describe this thing you're passionate about. It will help with the match. Then, let people know what you do in your spare time, as like every day. This will help to match you with people with same interests. And this is amazing. Number 3, don't appear desperate. So first, don't mention how lonely you are. Second, don't rush things. And third, don't ask for compliments. Number 4, avoid the loonies. So first, avoid outdated profile. Second, profile with a few or no pictures, just skip them. Then, avoid those you can't find on other social media, and avoid those who send impersonal messages. Number 5, don't hide your kids. You don't want your kids to be a surprise for your potential date, so before going on the date, it's better to tell them. You can also mention your kids in your bio, or even put a picture with them. Someone who's matching you, knowing you have kids, is going to be more suited to you and more likely to go on a date with you. That's it for me today. Stay sweet. Back to the studio.
Tell you what, definitely going to have to be changing my profile after watching that, mate. Thanks for that, Quentin.
I think you might need a little bit more help.
Okay, all right. Let's calm it down a little bit. Anyway, we have an interview to crack on with here. We've got Chris again. Do you feel more confident now with online dating?
Yeah, most definitely. I think it's useful to know about choosing your profile very carefully, including a picture, what sort of picture, things to leave on, to not. So yeah.
Sort of, putting a fake perception out there, or the wrong perception, certainly.
Yeah, no. What would you say is the most important thing you've learned today?
It was very useful to hear what my daughter opinions are, because obviously that's very important. And take those into account. So yeah, it's useful.
Use Liv in your profile pictures. Would you have her as one of your shining attributes?
I'd mention her that I have a daughter, but I don't think I necessarily build her into a picture.
Well, what are your plans for dating after this show?
What, like in the next 5 minutes? I think I shall spend some time building an online profile.
Say that again?
I'm building an online profile.
That'd be lovely. And I've even got time for one more question now as well. Do you think Liv would be happy with you making a profile that would, you know, have her on it as well?
No, not really. I think she might think it's a little bit weird.
That's fine then. Well, Chris, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I really hope that we've helped you out today, and hopefully the next time you see us, you'll have found the one.
Well, that is all from us today. Tune in next time when we help Greg Austin from Dorset get his second chance at love. Thank you very much. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.